Don't adjust your TV. Guess what? I'm trying something a little different. And this is not what I wear in my everyday life. So don't even start with the whole old shit. What did she do? You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you, I've been walking past this color for a minute. And I think it was the chick that was like, you should try it. So, you know what? I'm embracing something new. Will I take this shit outside? No, 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 no. What I'm saying is I'm trying something new. And I decided that I would like give y'all a little boom bam. I think it bring out my little Puerto Rican side of my family. What you think? Anyway, listen, I'm just coming back from Houston and I want to give Houston a big ass shout out. Man, y'all know how to party. I was in Humble, Texas, Sugarland, went to two hot ass lounges, Faces and the Horn. And you know what? It was mad love. It was mad love, but your girl couldn't go without a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? So, get up early in the morning, me and my sister, and we get ready to fly out to Houston, see family that we ain't seen in a minute, and everything was going smooth. So we get there, and I ain't been on a plane since 9/11. I knew it was a lot of things that had changed, but sometimes the shit that they do can be a little bit over the top. Like, I get there. Your girl don't even have on the bra. Okay, that's just how much I'm trying to just go through security and just get everything out the way. No bra. I wore panties. That's just all I did. Some loose jogging pants, whatever. I look like a bum. No, just no lie. Get there, and they're like, okay, ma'am, we need you to step over here. I'm like, okay, what's over here? So I step over, and basically they like, hey, no, hold fast. You gotta step off to the side. Like, so what the fuck is the side? Like, what are you doing with me? Everybody else walking past. My sister even getting her shit together. And I'm like, oh shit. Security is like, we need a RPA, a female RPA. I'm like, oh shit. Like, okay, what they about to do? So I'm like, okay, maybe they ain't talking about me. Maybe they talking about somebody else. So I try to move to the side. They're like, no, ma'am, stay here. So I'm like, oh shit. Oh no, they about to detain me. They about to tell me that I'm carrying some shit. Cause I wear weed. So all I'm thinking is that one of them damn people put some damn shit in my head and it's gonna make me take off my wig and have to have me fly without my wig. I'm just thinking everything. So that security just come rolling in deep. And I'm like, what the fuck is, what's the problem? All I want to do is go to Houston. That's it. I ain't trying to smuggle no drugs. I ain't trying to do shit but go to Houston. So they come and they like, ma'am, they looking all in my purse and shit. They like, man, we need to take you to the back room. What the fuck is in the back room? Like, what do y'all have an interrogation table set up? Is it gonna be detectives that with handcuffs? I am having like a combo, which means I'm shitting, pissing, and about to throw up on myself. I'm just about to do it all. So at that moment, I think I lost maybe 15 pounds from stress. Just at that very moment, I was 15 pounds lighter. No shit. So they take me to the room, and there's one girl sitting there. She looking all suspicious, and it's the other one that's explaining to me like, "Okay, I'm just gonna touch your breast, and then I'm gonna touch in between your legs." I'm like, "I get it. I know." These motherfuckers want to try to turn me out. Just because I talked about on my last video how I could never make it in jail, these bitches is gonna try to come up in here and turn my ass out. Why else you got me up in this room? You want to touch all on my titties? You want to be all up in between my legs? And I just said I don't get down like that. So I get it. So I'm looking at them. I'm like, you know what? I'm not happy about this. Well, man, we got to check you. So just be still, and do what you do. And I'm like, I'm not happy about this. these bitches want to touch on me just because I want to get to Houston. That's it. It ain't no other reason why they want to pull me in the back of the champagne room and touch on me, you know. But I let them get their free feel. I let them. I mean, I didn't charge nobody. But all I'm thinking is these bitches is horny. They dicks probably hard, and they want to touch on me. So they doing all one of these numbers and touching all up in between my legs, and I'm thinking I'm through. I'm like, okay, somebody's taking my lesbian virginity, because what else? And now she like, okay, now she done patted from my head to my breast. I mentioned I ain't got on no bra. What else you got to do? We're going to rub our hand in between your waist. Okay. Now y'all want to finger me. I don't understand this. You done patted me down. You done touched my titty. You done been all up in between my legs. Now you want to finger me? So I let her get another refill. So by that time, I just was like, okay, what else you need from me? I mean, I can't give you nothing else. So after they finished that, they're like, okay, we finished. And I'm gonna tell you, they was happier than a motherfucker. I don't know what it was, but they was happy. They was like, okay, you can go. Didn't tell me what I was back there for. But like I said, I know they just wanted to touch on me. So my sister in the back giggling like, this gonna make a great story. Fuck you. They not touching on you. They not fingering your waistband. What they doing is they fucking me. Okay. They dry humping me basically with my clothes on. Cause I just didn't understand no other reason. I have no shit in my purse. Nothing. Yeah, I'm glad I wore my panties because I know they would have had a real good time with me. So anyway, we get on the plane. Um, the flight was cool. The flight was cool. The stay was cool. Like I said, I really just enjoyed myself. It was a change of scenery. It got me to, think outside the box because, I've been in Indiana for so long, and as much as Gary is cool, I'm not gonna say I love it because I don't, but as much as Gary is cool, it's just real slow. So, you get to a big city and you start thinking big, and that's what I did. So that goes to my next story. I thought so big that when my homegirl was like, I want to take you out. I'm going to take you to a few places. I'm like, oh shit, I got to do it big. So I went shopping and I bought like a bunch of over the top shit. Example A, I did that. And then I wore like a jumpsuit. And the one thing about jumpsuits is when you plus size like myself, you got to remember you got another gut to think about. And I don't like dressing rooms because I sweat a lot, but that's a whole nother story. So, I just pretty much what I think I can wear. And yeah, so I put it on and that bottom gut was hanging. And like I said, I went over the top. I bought like this gaudy necklace, like I said, this gaudy ass ring. And I just was like, oh man, I'm gonna do it big. I bought the bangles. I was like, I'm about to do this shit like 100 because they do it big in Texas. And pretty much she came to the door in a jacket, a little cute wife beater, jeans, boots, and I look like Gladys Knight and the Pips. I look like I put on my Facebook status, I look like I needed some background singers behind me because I was just too over the top. I had on gladiator sandals and shit. I mean, I knew I was in Texas and I felt like I just had to represent, but that wasn't no good thing for Indiana. And I apologize, Indiana, because that was some shit. She even looked me up and down. I was like, so what's the sandals for? I'm like, yeah, what are they for? I had to kind of clown myself, but I still wore them. We went out and we went to Faces. And Faces, that's a nice little club, but I'm gonna tell you, it's cramped like a motherfucker. I was standing next to people who, and y'all know I don't like standing next to people. I already said it seemed like everything I've talked about in my past vlogs I've been going through. Like, I even caught myself being musty by myself, but it wasn't at the club, but I did. I was like, that's because I talked about that musty motherfucker at church. I just know that this is why I'm musty now because I talked about somebody. So guess what? I said I didn't like people being next to me. I had 100 motherfuckers next to me in this club. And I'm like, okay, I don't like this. It feels like I'm getting touched all over again. Like the airport already did what they needed to do. Now I got dudes and bitches getting free feels as they walking past. So I'm like, damn, where my background dancers at? They supposed to be the ones to protect me since I'm all dressed up and shit at a club. I mean, I can't explain how over the top I felt, but I did feel like I was like somebody coming to crash the party. Like, hey y'all, it's time to cancel the party. Let's get dressed up. Let's put your prom dress on, bitch. You right there. Put on your tuxedo, because that's just how I felt. But anyway, um, there was this guy, right? Oh my gosh. He walked in, and ladies, he looked like Boris Kojo. Now, if you don't know who that is, Google him, but please dismiss the picture where he got this afro, or a little mini afro. That's when he played in Tyler Perry's movie, and I don't know why Tyler Perry did that shit to him. But look